What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's One Piece review. I just got done reading One Piece Chapter 866 and 867, and I do have to say that out of all the Yonko, Big Mom is definitely the most interesting, or has the most interesting flashback so far. As a child, she was abnormally huge, comparable in size to a giant child. Her own parents abandoned her because she was really tough to look after. Um, we had Mother Caramel taking her in because Mother Caramel is, from Chapter 866, one of the most kindest, loving people ever. She just loved everybody and took in children from all different races, all different backgrounds, all different countries, nations, and all of that. And Big Mom was accepted on Elbaf. She felt like she belonged because everything was like appropriate, like size appropriate for her. They weren't too big, they weren't too small, and we saw in Chapter 866 that Big Mom had that hunger condition that she has, where she goes into these really hungry, manic phases, and that she destroyed half of the Elbaf village just for some Semla, and she beat Mount Beard and Fallbeard, who were supposedly the two most legendary warriors of Elbaf, the former leaders of the giant warrior pirates, and she beat them easily. From what we've seen from Chapter 867, we saw that I think Fallbeard's sword did not work at all. It broke when it hit Big Mom's arm. So not only is this girl strong enough to actually destroy half of an Elbaf village, she's actually has a tough enough skin that she can take and tank a giant sword, especially one of Fallbeard's caliber, a legendary giant warrior. Even he couldn't take her out, and then she just simply incapacitated him right afterwards. Also, we see that Mother Caramel is, from what it looks like, the previous owner and user of the Soro Soro no Mi, seeing how she made the fire disappear by making it into a homie. That's what I'm interpreting from it. And also, I have to say with One Piece Chapter 866, the most awful thing about it all is that Mother Caramel is one of the most evilest people. She is selling the orphans. She doesn't really care for them. She doesn't really like them or anything like that. All she really does is she takes in these orphans from these problem backgrounds and sells them to the world government for them to raise up into the Marines or whatnot. And she said John the Giant, if I got that right, is one of her orphans, and that he wouldn't have been even in the Marines or Vice Admiral if it wasn't for her. And she even said that of Lin Lin's potential, she could even be an admiral or a fleet admiral at her current strength if she were to be taken in by them right now. And that just goes to further confirm what a lot of people say about the Yonko and the admirals, and how the Yonko are stronger than the admirals. You have to consider that as a child, Mother Caramel said that her potential was that of an admiral or a fleet admiral if she was taken in by them. And to consider that she's a Yonko right now, that's just insane. Also, it's just so awful because Mother Caramel was this person that Big Mom looked up to. She was the person that gave Big Mom the chance, that gave Big Mom the attention and the patience that she needed, that no one else gave her, that gave her the mercy that she needed. Because if it wasn't for Mother Caramel, the Giants would have tried to kill Lin Lin, and she probably would have wiped out the whole giant race as it is. But it was Mother Caramel's patience and her wits, basically, to handle Big Mom as a person. And Big Mom was really difficult to handle as a child, considering that she literally destroyed half of Elbaf. And Mother Caramel managed to simply take care of her. I mean, when I first was thinking about the flashback and Mother Caramel taking care of Big Mom, I was thinking Big Mom was gonna kill all of them in some manic rage way, 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 way sooner than this happened. And on Big Mom's birthday, they gave her this big cake of croquembouche. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It was composed of semla and everything like that. And they told Big Mom to eat as much as she wanted, and they were all around the table, and she was just eating to her heart's content. And when she finished eating, they were all gone. Nothing left but some broken chairs and table and some clothes. And from my interpretation, Big Mom ate Mother Caramel, and she ate the rest of the orphans. In her happiness, I guess, in her state of happiness and enjoying herself and gorging herself on the cake, she ate some of them. She even admitted that she took a couple of bites of the table because she was just so focused on eating. Maybe she ate them and she didn't know. Also, we probably know where Big Mom got the Sora Sora no Mi from, because as we saw with Ace's death, as we saw with, I think, Smiley's death, we saw that upon the death of a Devil Fruit user, Devil Fruit ability goes into the nearest fruit. And Big Mom, if she did eat Mother Caramel, there's a possibility she would have came across another fruit and ate that and came across the Sora Sora no Mi. But I don't know. As far as a childhood, Big Mom has one of the most interesting ones so far. It's just something you never really could predict. To just imagine that there's a child with that much strength out there that could level half of a village of giants and could take down two of the most legendary warriors. And then possess the Sora Sora no Mi later on is insane. Even without the Devil Fruit ability, Mother Caramel predicted her potential to be an admiral or a fleet admiral. Now she has a Sora Sora no Mi. That shit's just off the charts as far as her potential is concerned. But also, Big Mom is just, as we saw in the flashback, she's a genuinely good person. When she was a child, she had genuinely good intentions. She didn't intentionally try to hurt people. She didn't have maliciousness in her heart. It was just that her way of going about things were very naive, and it tended to hurt people because of her super strength and because of her, her power. And I don't know. I just don't know how Big Mom managed to actually survive so far until now. Because, I know that she's incredibly strong, and I know that she took out a whole bunch of giants and leveled half of a village. And after that incident, all the other giants and all the other villages and other places where giants are in, they all unanimously hated Big Mom and viewed her as a demon child. But at the same time, who took care of her from that point forward? Because, Mother Caramel was gone, the kids were gone, and Big Mom was just left all alone. So who took care of her? Did she just get taken in by some villages and that she just rampaged through until they gave her what she wanted or something? How did she even manage to have a husband, let alone a family, when every 3 seconds she would go on a manic rampage for a certain type of food? It's kind of scary. But this is VM. Like, comment, share, subscribe. What did you like about these last 2 chapters? How do you think Big Mom is as a person and her character and her personality compared to the other Yonkos? Bye.